Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the shop. Today in the shop, we've got the Madspeed shop truck. This is the behind the scenes workhorse that gets it done, man. This is the truck that hauls around Madspeed cars whenever they're in trouble or just to a race or just to an event. This is the truck that pulls the big Madspeed box. This truck is really important to the channel, and man, even though the car is really the star here, sometimes it's the truck. The problem today is I can't see at night. When I'm driving at night and I need to turn on the bright lights, it's just dull. It's just got halogen bulbs in there, and I think one of them's blown out. It's time for an upgrade on that. We use the Madspeed truck to haul stuff all the time. This thing has been everywhere. It's been from Arkansas to New York to Florida, all over the place. Whenever something breaks, I really try to upgrade it with something bigger or better to keep it running. This is a 2003. So this is an old truck, but we gotta keep it on the road. Right now it's a simple upgrade, going from halogen bulbs to LED bulbs in the brights right here. Which should be these two inner lights right here. That's this one right here and this one right here. That should be the bright lights for this truck. One thing I should mention is when I do flash the bright lights in this thing, it basically turns on all the lights, leaving the headlight on, the bright light comes on, my driving light, as well as it brings on the fog light. So when I flash my bright lights, I get all those lights because I really like to see. So I want to make sure that I can see as good as I absolutely possibly can. So when I hit that switch, I get all the lights in the front. Of course, not my auxiliary lights, because that would be illegal. So it's looking like the thing to do is just get rid of those halogen bulbs and upgrade to something new like an LED. A company called Auxito has reached out and they actually have an LED light kit. They have lots of light kits. They started in about 2016, so they have lots of LED light kits, but they have headlight bulbs that will fit in this truck. That'll help me see at night with some new LED upgrades. So they sent a package. We're gonna open it up, check it out, and see if they work out. Again, these lights are from Auxito, and they have been nice enough to just send them out to us to try out in the truck. That's pretty cool. It even comes with a little pair of gloves. I guess you can put these gloves on. That's pretty nice. Check it out, one glove. So it comes with a nice set of white gloves. This way you keep everything nice and clean, and you don't get any grease or anything on these light bulbs. Pretty slick. So we'll throw some gloves on since it came with them, just to be clean. Now that we're gloved up, we'll dig deeper into the box. In the box is also, looks like some zip ties. There's an Allen wrench, maybe a few seals in here. You see those? It does come with instructions right here. Looks like they're a pretty simple read. So it does come with a nice little instruction book and the lights themselves. The package in there really nice. There shouldn't be a whole lot of movement in shipping. The light looks really amazing. I will assume that this is the ballast that's gonna run the LED. It looks like this is just gonna plug right into my factory setup, pop right in there and seal good. Let's go check it out, see how it fits. Since the old halogen bulb was already blown out on this side, we'll go ahead and start over here. It's a real simple process. You just have to pull this little pin out, twist it, pull it out of the light. These are aftermarket lights. Of course, they're not OEM lights. They are aftermarket lights, but it works the same way. You just pull that little pin out, pretty much can take the light out and get to the headlight bulb right here in the back. I'm gonna take out the bright light bulb and replace it with the LED one. This is the bulb that was in there. Like I said, this is sort of a conventional or an old school sort of halogen bulb, and it is definitely blown. I don't know if you can make that out right there. I don't know if that'll focus or not. Let me see if I can make that focus. But yeah, right there in the center, you can see there's just nothing left. The filament is burnt out, so this bulb is no good. I'm gonna go ahead and replace this side with the LED, and then we can just see what it looks like in comparison to the halogen bulb on the other side. We're gonna replace it with this one, this new Auxito one. It's pretty much exactly the same size. If you kind of line that up right where it's gonna go in, it's not much bigger, it's just a little bit bigger. We're just gonna put it right in the back of the headlight, slide it in, line up the slots, give it a little twist. Gotta plug it in to the factory plug. Before I mount it, I'm just gonna turn it on real quick to see if it works. It looks like that was flashing, so I'm gonna just go ahead and assemble all this stuff back together. grab my simple little pin and slide it back through. And just like that, that's it. I don't know how well this translates on camera, but this one is ridiculously white and insanely bright. And over here, it's kind of yellow. You can see the difference in how bright it is here and how yellow it is in here. Such a big difference in how bright and everything is just coming right off the light right now. This is the old halogen bulb, and this is the new LED bulb from Auxito. On this side, our new Auxito light, you can really see how white and clear everything is when I get up nice and tight right there. See how nice it looks inside the light. It's very clear. It's amazing how good this iPhone camera is actually. And over here, we're looking at a nice orange. It's very orange, almost gold inside. That golden orange yellow look. So that yellow look is what I'm trying to get rid of. That old, almost golden amber look right here in the light. That's no good. That's an old school light. We want to go with that new fancy futuristic LED look right here. And it is just super bright, such an intense light. I'm really stoked with how that looks. I'm gonna go ahead and put the other one in and then take it for a ride and see how good we can see outside. Literally the same process as the other side. You just pull the pin, pull the light, pull the bulb, unplug it, compare it to the new one, put in the new one, plug it in, put it all back together, slide the simple pin in, lock it down, should be good to go. Turn them on, try it out. Is it bright? The outcome is amazing. It is absolutely brighter right here in the center and right here in the center having the bright lights on. Hopefully you can still see me. I know the iPhone camera is pretty amazing, but it's really, really bright right here in the center and really, really bright right here in the center, which means I should be projecting really nice right at the camera. Hopefully I'm putting some shadows all over it right now. We're just gonna take this thing on down the road and see what it looks like outside the dark. You can see the Madspeed trailer right there, and it goes way down into the back and way back in the distance there. I know that you can't see me, it's really dark in here, sorry about that, but way back in the distance down there, there is a Ford truck. This is my regular normal headlights. And when I turn on these bright lights, you guys, first let me do this, let me show you this. That's my LED bar. That is my light bar that is on my truck. Now it lit it up pretty good and you can kind of see that there's a truck way down in the end. What I can see is right in front of me really well with this bar. That's just my auxiliary lights. That is the 2 lights in the grill and 1 light across the bumper. I'm gonna turn that off. Now that's my regular headlights. But when I turn on these bright lights, it might as well be an LED bar. Look at that. It is insanely bright. You can even almost make out the Ford way down there in the end. It's crazy how bright that is. That is brighter than the LED bar. That's regular headlights, LED bar, plus bright lights. Oh my, it's just, that is crazy. It is amazing. That's with the LED bar off, and that is just the bright lights right there. Right back to regular headlights. It is just astounding how good, how bright that is and how far that projects. That's really amazing. I'm pretty stoked with it. You guys gotta check them out. They're Auxito headlights. As a matter of fact, you can get a discount if you just type in Madspeed. It's M-A-D-S-P-E-E-D. See it right there on the screen. Type in Madspeed and Auxito will be nice enough to give you 15% off. Man, those Auxito lights turned out better than I expected. They really did. I can see really, really far down the road. I'm super stoked with it. Thanks for hanging out with me on this one while we put that together. Make sure you put in that discount code when you get to checkout, M-A-D-S-P-E-E-D. That is Madspeed at checkout, and they'll give you 15% off. That's one less thing I need to worry about on getting that truck prepped and ready to go to Classic Honda's on the Dragon. Of course, I was going to mention it. Don't forget, if you want to go on the trip, check out the schedule right here. Check out the map right here, and we'll have merch, t-shirts, all that. Come and hang out with us, and we'll see you on the way to Classic Honda's on the Dragon. It's going to be an amazing event. That truck is now just about ready to go, but I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks, Auxito, for the lights. Make sure you guys grab some. Until we see you on the next one. That's what it is. This is the real workhorse. This is the shit. Shit. Workhorse. Behind the scenes machine. This thing gets it. Auxiliary lights and some inside and some auxiliary lights down here on the grill. Some auxiliary lights. Can't say. Man, car going by. Let me hold on a second. Forgot what I had in here.